because before I was only streaming at 30 frames, but now I am streaming longer. So we are going to see how well this works given how everything goes here. There we are. Now it says I'm live. Try to see if I can pull it up on my phone. But also that could just be my phone. Because my phone do be like that sometimes. Give a second to see if people come or not. Hey, there we are. There's the picture of... Try to listen. So we're going to see how well this works given how everything goes here. Ooh. Oh, why am I... Hold up. Because my phone... Gave me an ad. Bruh. Okay. Well... You know what? I'm going to just kind of leave this up here for reasons. And we're just going to kind of start. Or I'm going to move over. There we are. And we are just going to kind of start the game. I guess. Why is it not showing me the live? There's the live stream. Okay, it kept showing me like a recorded video. Make sure everything's good. Looks like it. Cool. Let's play 2064 Read-Only Memories, which I know nothing about. My broadcast did not end. Twitch app is a liar. You're a liar, Twitch app. Okay. I noticed this game was like all pixel art. That's really cool. I like that. There we are. Hopefully my voice isn't too quiet. Though. I don't know where my remote is for my little TV, so that's okay. I still don't know how to like set up properly with where I'm sitting. Okay, this is it. Alright, cool. Sorry, I was moving my mic.
Neo San Francisco, 2064 AD. The world thrives on a constant flow of groundbreaking technology. Cybernetic augmentation and genetic modification allow the repair and enhancement of almost any part of a human body. Millions
what's
of
up,
people
Drew?
jack into virtual worlds every day to work, play, and connect with one another with advanced brain-to-machine technology.
Is this like Sword Art Online?
Easier access
No,
to
that was a
genetic
cheap
modification
shot.
leaves hybrids walking the streets.
Hey, Drew, let me
looking
know
less
how
human
how my
every
voice
day.
is and the game sound is.
However, some can't keep up with the fast-paced changes around them. They say that ROMs, now commonplace thanks to Parallax, are leading humans to a place where we can never come back, losing the survival skills that we have relied on for millennia. Relationship organizational managers are compiled with virtual intelligence and can seem human-like in their interactions. But despite the marketing hype, at their core, they are only brainless machines. Organizations, like the Human Revolution, seek to slow the relentless pace of progress, fearing that unchecked technology will make us lose the very things that make us human. High above the rising tension below, a Parallax engineer has blurred the line even further. And with this, humanity's destiny will be altered forever.
Okay, I'm kind of intrigued. It looks like they're gonna kind of go the route of talking about, like, what if robots took over more, like, jobs? Like, how would people act like that? Okay, I will, here, I'll actually turn my gain up a little bit on my actually, I'll just turn the sensitivity up here. Hopefully that's better. I'm also probably talking a little quieter, but prologue. I need to move my TV over. I got too many dang wires. There we go. Also gotta make sure I don't, like, snag my headset. Home sweet home. Okay, maybe not so sweet. Musty might be a better descriptor. Oh, okay. I can interact with stuff. What? Oh, look, talk, use. Okay. A copy of Wigfield. Sometimes the old books are the best, especially to keep your window propped open. The classics can get boring pretty fast after multiple reads. Besides, it's more useful holding up the window. Okay. I mean, this is definitely designed for something like a mouse, so we'll see how it works on the Switch. You give the book a pep talk. Too many wires. Yeah, right? You give the book a pep talk. Keep that window open. Hold your position. Don't lose focus. It's not even doing reps. Out of all the books on the shelf, you picked this slacker. Fair point. Coffee. Use an item on coffee. No. Drink. You take a sip of the old stale coffee. The letters F and K seem clear as day. It's also really gross. Nice. Lappy. Is that a Homestar Runner reference? I'm always down for those. Look at Lappy. Good old Lappy. It may not be the most powerful or the fastest or have the best screen, but, well, it works. Need a my computer. Boot up. Whoa, Lappy's a bit of a relic. Live Intelligence Processing System. Something about Parallax. You have an article due tonight. Better finish it before bed. Okay, today is Neo SF's most beloved morning show, all about news and entertainment. People in Neo, Oklahoma are still confused by the name. Oh, this is the show's online newspaper called The Scanline. Okay, today is usually all about feel-good news, but it does focus on serious current events at times as well. Okay, so I'm guessing everything's called Neo. Current events article, Charlie Nova, sports, local news, back. Oh, whoa. Yo, what? A story about the human revolution. Okay. Read. Human revolution remains vigilant in hashtag stay human. Protest in upper market. December 19th. The human revolution is on day 10 of their protesting outside various genus clinics around the city, including those in the East Bay and down the peninsula. Is this game, like, weirdly relevant to what's been happening? Like, what? Okay. Genus, the gene splicing treatment facility, has been met with much controversy since the organization reached mainstream exposure over the past few years. Genus employee Mort Crane spoke to OK Today exclusively. According to him, most Genus workers are up in arms, claiming they're being terrorized in their own city. We're here to help people who need gene therapy for their own personal reasons, whatever they are, said Crane. Individual rights have always been a paramount important to him. been of paramount importance to us. He continued, we believe that our customers have the right to leave as they please or require. The Human Revolution stands behind their claim that Genus is diluting the human experience by providing hybrids with gene splicing treatments. The group feels that the goals stated by Genus, in addition to newer cybernetic technology, are warping humanity into a very scary dark future. They're playing God in the most senseless of ways. We were born human. Who are we to mess with our genes and start turning everybody into who knows what? Said one protester who asked to remain anonymous. It's ridiculous and scary. It's not human. More information to follow as this story develops late into the holiday 2064 season. June Valmer Anna. Okay, today. Oh. Okay.
Hey, it's Charlie Nova, host of Star in the Stratosphere, and tonight in the stars, join Ryan V. Josio and the Hassy Boys for our 10th annual TMI New Year's Eve special, where I'll interview some of the hottest celebrities and find out what their plans are for 2065. Tune in or join us live at Union Square for the big show, starting at 10 p.m.
Nice. Sports article. Examine the headline. A story about our hometown Neo San Francisco 7x7s. Whatever, I'm guessing that's the team name. The Neo SF 7x7s hashtag Quest for 10 is back on. December 19th, Sunday's big match at the Stick brings an important question to everyone's mind. Can the 7x7s the 7x7s. I'm dumb. Can the 7x7s punch their ticket to the playoffs and bring the trophy back to the Neo San Francisco? It would mark the first championship win since the team moved to Augmented I-Field, or the Stick, as it's been dubbed, after an almost 50-year hiatus from the city. Since returning, they've had disappointing losses to the New York Walkers and the Mexico City Luchadors. They've brought on a fresh coach, but controversy surrounds their new quarterback, Patricia Lopez, as some vocal sport fans continue to accuse her of having illegal cybernetic enhancements. Certain modifications of implants are banned by the league, but their official reports state their repeated investigations into Lopez found no evidence to substantiate these rumors. It's relevant to point out that Lopez is the first woman to ever be quarterback in a major football team. The 7x7s took to reclaim their top spot since their last win, with their Bwongo Bowl victory over the Tokyo Titans. Oh, they play like across the world. Sunday's game is a rubber match, and the winner secures a spot in the playoffs, but the Kansas City Chomps are no pushovers, and it'll be a close game to say the least. Catch Sunday's results here first. For all things everything, I'm June Valmer Anna. Okay, today. Oh, same lady. Oh yeah, it says June V. This one's by Mel H. Story about broken down Froyo stand. Golden Gate Park vandalism on the rise. December 19th, reports show that local foodie booth JJ's Froyo stand was destroyed last night in what appears to be another case of a rogue ROM committing an act of vandalism. The cart was evidently attacked and damaged by a large ROM that had no shell. Witnesses state the alleged perpetrator has been randomly appearing at night before lumbering back into the nearby trees on the western side of the park. This is the first case of a ROM being reported to live on its own in the wild as a stray. Police say that tracking down a potential owner of the ROM is likely impossible. Some speculate that the strange ROM may have been framed by vandals who set their crime deliberately to make it appear to have been carried out by the ROM, rogue, or under orders. OK Today reached out to Parallax for comment, and they assured us that the rogue ROM is purely a myth that tends to pop up conveniently when low-revenue businesses have the urge to file an insurance claim. Parallax did not appreciate the reports of vandalism being attributed to their models. I like the having the need to file an insurance claim. Like, companies are constantly doing that. Which I don't know much about this world, but it kind of leads me to believe that the ROMs probably are doing something and they're trying to, keep themselves clean. Is this wild ROM the real deal, or could it be a fairy tale created by those looking to make a quick buck? Or perhaps there's something else to be gained. More as the story progresses. Mel Hopkins, OK Today. That's neat. Journalogic, LIPS Live, or Inbox. So like YouTube and mail. So this one. Look at Journalogic. Journalogic isn't the fanciest program, but it's the only word editor that still gets updates for a machine as old as yours. Oof. The Before you can review the GX Ultra Beats, you must become one with the GX Ultra Beats. Where'd you put those dang headphones anyways? Anyway, but that's fine. This is Lips Live, the premier online video network. This app is like a mesh of all active streams. The walls are paper thin. Watching a live feed at this hour would probably cause your neighbors to kill you. You wonder if there possibly anything nearby that might aid you on your quest. Okay, so I have to go find my headphones. LIPS inbox. Your inbox. The hell, so terrifying, so specific, so personal that no other living thing should dare enter. Luckily, you're the only person with the password. Oh crap. Okay, cool. Well, let's go find headphones, and then we can do that. Plant. Sheet of paper. A single piece of loose, unsorted paper lies on the ground. Talk to sheet of paper. A page only holds the opinions of its author. This one's blank. What's hiding in your inbox? I don't know. We'll look at it though after I grab the headphones, which are right here. We'll look at them first. A pair of GX Ultra Beats headphones, the ultimate in budget audio. You better try them out so you can start crafting your review. I'm a tech reviewer? Let's talk to them. The smart headphones are enjoying your voice in high definition. Nice. Headphones added to items. Oh, that's kind of neat. These are those GX Ultra Beats you have to do a product review on. I feel like my mic's picking up a bunch of noise. I'm gonna lower. Oh, that is lowered. I'm gonna lower this again, and we're gonna lower this again. There we go. Okay, cool. And I'm gonna try to talk a little closer as well. That way sound's not an issue, but I have to do a product review on them. They're smart headphones, so you should be able to use them with some things lying around your apartment, like my sink. You can hear the sink gurgling in high definition. Nice. Look at sink. You don't know exactly what that oozes, only that it seems to be growing day by day. Running water might just make it worse. You ask the blob in the sink not to loiter, but it bubbles up at you. Nice. This game's quirky, because you can talk to stuff. Look at fridge. The video screen on the front says, mustard, half full. Spoiled milk, 10 days past expired. You open up the fridge to see a bottle of mustard and a carton of spoiled milk, which has developed an odor. Maybe the spoiled milk has one more good day on it. Maybe. Take milk. No, we're going to take the milk. Yeah. Alright, cool. Stack of papers. What is on here? Stack of papers for your unpublished novel. Oh, okay, so I am a writer. It sort of suits the room's aesthetic better with it there on the ground, don't you think? Pen on paper is the most tangible method, but if you're going to be so sloppy, maybe going digital would be a good chunky milk. But if you're going to be sloppy, maybe going digital would be a good idea. Good goal. Do you like texture in your milk? I like when my milk has a crunch to it. That's how you should drink your milk. No, your principles whine too much at the thought. Would Hemingway go full digital if he were in 2064? Probably. I was going to say probably. So I'm a pretentious writer. Okay. Menu. Oh, that's cool. Saves. How do I... Ah, we got two... Oh, okay. We got multiple slots. Alright, I'm not gonna worry about saving, though. I guess we will use the headphones on the laptop. The GX Ultra Beats sync automatically as you start to watch a live concert from Oakland. Okay, that should be enough testing for the headphones review. Your accountability remains intact right away. But before that, we're gonna go read our emails. Oh, Live Intelligence Processing System. So I'm guessing Parallax also just owns everything. No, I didn't mean to do that. Dang. Alright, spam mail. What we got? Get cheap crash. Only on 99 creds for 30 days supply. 212 stems. Nice. Scam mail. Hello there. I am Princess Emma Thomas. Yes, the Princess Emma, heiress to the digital empire of the horse fortune. I write you today as I need your help to secure my great fortune. You see, it has become frozen. I Am Robot. I don't think I've seen I Am Robot. Transfer it to at least 5 different accounts or the World Bank will seize my credits amounting to a lot. 420. Nice. 424.91.1. Please, if you could send your personal credit ID marker to me immediately so I can send you your 20% of the fortune. I'll only require that you send half back upon receipt of the funds. You may keep the rest of the money. The best part, there's literally nothing that can go wrong. So grab yourself some Vegemite and welcome to the Queendom. Oh, is this Australian? What is this email? Bill, your account is past due in the amount of 1,396.4 credits. Failure to restore your account may result in termination of service. Power plant power. Ah yes, that age-old choice between food or electricity. Work mail. Hey there, I'm the lead editor for WTF Sounds, formerly OMG Zounds. We're a new up-and-coming audio review feed looking for hot talent who need a platform for their work. We'd love to feature any product reviews you'd like to do for us. We'd be able to give you some great exposure, and if we like your stuff, could possibly throw some creds your way. Don't they know people die of exposure? Ah ha ha. Rent mail. According to this email, your rent is nearly due. Better get the article submitted soon. Promotional. A coupon for 5 credits back on a Hassie Infinity. Nice. I like that. Hassie Infinity has all of your daily calories with none of the nutritional value, like the opposite of a diet version. Nice. Invitation. An invite to come see the lighting ceremony of the Christmas tree downtown from your friends at Dr. Trisha Lay DDS. Why would your dentist invite you to a lighting ceremony? Servants are made for everything. So the world was supposed to say that. Oh, okay. Yeah, this probably has, based on that description you gave me of a movie I have not seen yet, it does very much seem like that. That we're kind of just at this point to where robots are doing like all the labor, like hard labor, and humans are just kind of left to things that involve more like mental things, like being a dentist or writing reviews, is what it seems like. But I don't know. We'll see how the game works. I know nothing about this game. I've heard of it before. I picked it up because it was on sale, and I was like, "Yo, maybe this will be fun to play." It said it was an adventure game. I should have figured it was gonna be like a point and click, but the controls are fine for Switch. It seems like they really they made it work, which I'm happy about, because they could have messed it up pretty bad and they didn't. So, it works. Why would your dentist invite you to a lighting ceremony? Feels like a trap. Probably a trap. Weekly update. This is your weekly update from Vintage Tech, your #1 source for classic technology. Popular pieces of this week: The King of Click, a retrospective on the classic Model N keyboard. Unsubscribe from newsletter. Request denied. Subscription cannot be modified. It do be like that sometimes. Alright, we have to go write our review, but I want to go... No. Asking for trouble by naming their service something like... Oh, hold up. I missed what it said. This is the Lips Live. Oh, yeah. The GX Ultra Beats sync to Lappy automatically as you connect to one of the less pornographic feeds. Nice. Good game. Your best options are usually limited to video game streams, old concert recordings, and live cams of baby animals. Your choice is clear. Lappy speakers feel neglected, but now you have the first-hand experience needed to start actually writing the review. The first part of work is done. You're so accomplished. I did it. If I'm not doing work in real life, I can at least do it in a video game. Alright. Time to get work out of the way. Let's do this. Selling your soul. Bit by bit. Character by character. Finished. Now to send it off to the editor. There, your big break. Surely your glowing review of GX Ultra Beats is your ticket out of poverty and into a book deal. Surely. Work is finally out of the way. Time for bed. Wow, that's all I did. What is at my door? It's late and nothing is really open right now. Oh, okay. I guess I have to go to bed. You're home within your home. Nothing like curling up under those blankets and escaping away for a while. I swear, this reminds me a lot of Valhalla, the visual novel that you're like a bartender in. Yo, who? Is this like a horror game?
Ah, good. You're finally awake.
Bruh.
I'm honestly not sure why most humans still have such lengthy sleep cycles. It seems rather inconvenient. Are you significantly opposed to cybernetic augments?
I like the soundtrack and the voice acting. What the hecky? Let's do the more feasible one.
I came in through the door, of course.
It's not wrong.
The cryptographic algorithms it uses are actually quite atrocious. It only took me 17 trillion clock cycles to break your entry code. It looks rather imposing, but it's actually a knockoff of the SecuGate M/14723-B.
17 trillion, the SecuGate M/14. I knew my landlord was full of it when he said it was the best.
Don't feel too bad. I actually cheated a bit when I cross-referenced likely numeric combinations against the stored personal data on you.
Oh.
I'm not certain why you picked the birthday of your first dog, but it would be sufficiently obscure to defeat most casual attempts to enter. Frankly, I felt a little silly that I took the time to do all that once I noticed that the lock on your window is broken. And that you left it open.
What's more important at this point? My Windows lock being broken, or it knowing my dog's birthday?
Yes, I attempted to repair it, but it uses a proprietary bolt head I am not equipped to remove. I took the liberty of filing a maintenance request with your building superintendent. Considering the speed at which he has historically worked, I estimate it will take him 16 working days to complete the repair.
Nice. Thank you, robot.
Not quite to my standards. I know a lot of things. Honestly, it would have taken me longer if I had to enter the codes manually, but it was trivial to slice through the door's firewall and try against the stored data directly.
Oh yeah, the door does kind of look... I thought it was a cabinet at first, dog. I thought it was a cabinet at first, not a door. Because of just how it looks.
I would suggest investing in an INSEC Model 1355 automatic security door. The 1385 is newer, but I find the added attack vector introduced by the integrated voice commands isn't worth the convenience.
This is just that kid from the Polar Express. If he was a robot.
The 1355 also has 300 5-star reviews on Congo.
Oh, get it? Instead of Amazon. What do you know of my apartment?
Oh, I hope you don't mind. While you were asleep, I had some spare time on my hands, so I reorganized your records and entertainment media using BISAC. Once that was done, I found the cleanliness of your living and workspace to be suboptimal conditions for the long-term performance of my micro-actuators. So I took the liberty of cleaning the place up a bit.
Nice.
As you awoke, I was attempting to interface and make performance adjustments to your personal computer, but I've run into a bit of a snag.
Forget all that. A snag?
Unfortunately, your motherboard seems to have had a critical failure while I was attempting to remove some particularly nasty malware.
He blew up my laptop.
An electrical surge caused significant damage to several other components as well. I would consider it no great loss, though. Why were you using that dinosaur to begin with?
All my work was on there.
Don't fret. managed to back up your data drive's contents on my storage before the crash. Additionally, I am willing to serve as your personal computer until you can procure a replacement or provide the parts necessary for me to make the repairs.
Nice. That's a good way to give you a companion.
It is the least I can do.
That's nice, but still haven't told me why you're here.
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to engage you in any sort of subterfuge, but I tend to ramble on a bit when I'm nervous.
The robot gets nervous.
I have all the necessary protocols, but I've never actually spoken to another person besides Hayden until now.
Hayden Weber?
Well, saying I know Hayden is putting it simply, but yes.
I haven't seen Hayden in over a year. Where is he?
I don't really know. That's why I'm here.
Ah, it's a mystery game.
Help me. You aren't quite my only hope, but you're certainly the most statistically supported.
Obi-Wan. Oh, my controller is dirty. Slow down, just start from the beginning. What makes you believe that?
The beginning. Okay. Yes, I can do that.
I like this robot's voice. Like it sounds natural, obviously, because it's a human, but it still sounds robotic too. I like that.
Earlier tonight, Hayden's apartment was assaulted by some persons unknown to me. He seemed frightened, terrified even, and instructed me to escape.
Oh.
I crawled out of a window, and after some deliberation, hurried here. I heard them breaking down the door as I left. When my best hope was anyone out for Hayden, why would they want Hayden? He is one of the top researchers at Parallax, but there's no way that alone would be enough to get him kidnapped. I suspect it has to do with me.
Who are you anyway? What do you have to do with it?
Excuse me. I forgot to introduce myself. I've never had the pleasure of doing so before. I am Turing.
Turing. Oh, like the Turing test.
I know this must sound quite unflattering, but I suppose you could describe me as one of Hayden's experiments. He's currently researching advanced machine intelligence at Parallax. I am a personal side project of his. Exploring true artificial sapience. It's possible that the idea of a sapient machine could scare or tempt an organization into kidnapping him. Either to stop his research or to take it and use it for themselves.
So chatty, what makes you so special?
A regular ROM has virtual intelligence. They can appear rather smart, even human-seeming when you talk to them. But they're just cleverly programmed to respond to a variety of situations in an organic manner. They aren't in any way self-deterministic. As for myself, much of my code wasn't actually written by Hayden, but rather compiled during my infancy as I learned to interact with the world around me. But despite my ability to self-modify my code, I am afraid to adapt or develop any further without Hayden's guidance. Did he only program me with the illusion of free will?
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be this game. It's gonna be this type of game. I bet you the developers were big fans of Rick and Morty. I'm kidding. I actually don't know when this first came out, if it was before Rick or Morty or not. How would you know?
How would you? Hayden once told me that his desire to create artificial life stemmed from his need to find out. But I can't say I have any new insight into the question. How can any of us tell that we aren't just puppets dancing to someone else's will?
Dang, we're only like 30 minutes in, bro. Don't gotta start with the existentialism, dude.
You're right. I apologize for the tangent. I ran an algorithm against every contact in Hayden's address book. Based on the combined deductions of personal profile, directness of connection to Hayden, occupational skill, and probable motive, you were the candidate most likely to both be able and willing to help me.
Okay.
And the one least likely to be suspected of doing so.
I've never looked for a missing person, but I could try. Why should I get involved? I haven't seen Hayden in forever.
I took into account that you might not want to help me out of the goodness of your heart, as they say. But considering your recent slump in published articles and the lack of liquid assets in your bank accounts, I figured you would jump at the chance to be first on the scene of the violent disappearance of a prominent
August 18th
parallax
of
researcher
2015.
right in the heart of Neo
I don't
SF.
remember when Rick and Morty came out. I feel like it was before that? I don't know. Rick and Morty's older than I think it is. Which is how most shows end up working, is that they're older than I think they are.
Am I wrong? Maybe you store your cash under that ratty mattress in the corner.
Oh, wow, 2013? Dang, 3 more years, and Rick and Morty will be 10th anniversary. What the heck? It means it came out when I was... Because it's turning 7 this year, so we'll say 6. And we'll go back a year. Back here I was 21. It came out when I was 14. Wow. No, that's not how math works. I'm 21, or I'm 22. 21. 6 years would be 16. Like when I was 15 or 16. Wow.
I don't know. I'm not certain who would benefit the most from taking
That's
Hayden
crazy.
prisoner. Admittedly, Hayden has become increasingly paranoid as of late and has warned me to stay alert, but he would never specify anyone I should fear when I asked.
Dang, Drew, you were a little baby when it came out. Holy cow, 12. Oh yeah, I forgot. You're pretty young still. I'm pretty young too, but yeah. Ages and all that stuff, they do be getting me though.
It's not as though he has any obvious enemies.
Let me get a drink.
There are several multinational corporations that could make use of his engineering skills, but I can't imagine any of them would go as far as snatching him.
Yeah, me either.
Indeed, time is of the essence. I took the liberty of charging the AutoCab fare from here to Hayden's apartment to your personal finance account, and the car has just arrived.
This is neat. It's like a little mystery game. I'm down with that. I like a good mystery. That's why I was playing Deadly Premonition, which I will still play and hopefully beat, but that game seems very long. I can totally afford that. Lead the way when I go to the police and be able to help. Okay, bobblehead.
My head does not bobble, thank you very much. In addition, I would not expect you to help me without fair compensation. I assure you, there is a story here. Whether you are good enough to find it or not is up to you. I hope you are, for Hayden's sake.
Alright, lead the way. I probably should have asked why not the police, but I don't care. I'm sure that the game has a good reason why not. Also, current times. Oh, it's almost Christmas.
That's strange. Well, the door for our home seems to have already been repaired. I'm certain my audio sensors picked up the sounds of his assailants breaking the lock. Maybe. But I find it unlikely. My audio sensors are more sensitive than a human's ear, and I heard Hayden's voice clearly as I made my tactical retreat. At best, it means someone is aware there's a situation here. Let's proceed carefully. Before we go any further, I feel I need to clear the air between us.
Okay.
Events have been proceeding faster than I am capable of processing them, and I may have been overly critical of you in our previous conversations. I have put you in an unexpected situation, and it was tactless of me to question your
Robot
motivations.
feels bad.
Let's strive to have a more harmonious relationship from now on.
Naming the robot Turing is so tongue-in-cheek.
Oh, a lucky break.
I wonder if what I say, like, means anything at the end.
It seems my access codes still work. Hayden's door has far better security than yours does. Will do.
Alright, doesn't look like there was much of a struggle.
I'm not surprised. Hayden is not the most physically intimidating of individuals. I doubt he could have fought off a serious assault. I should have stayed and tried to protect him. Of course not. How silly. To make a machine intelligence truly self-deterministic, it must be able to self-modify. Any sapient worth their silicon would be able to code around such an inhibitor eventually. I could rip your arm off right now if I cared to.
Comforting. It would be fun to see you try.
I won't for the same reason you don't go around randomly killing people. The social contract, as a useful construct, is just as apparent to me as it is to you. It simply isn't acceptable to go on a murderous rampage. Self-defense and defense of one's home and family is typically allowed, though.
Okay.
I could have and may even have been obligated to come to Hayden's defense.
Yeah, maybe you should have done that, dude.
But
You did the right thing by escaping.
Excellent point. Let's start searching for clues.
Alright, cool. So do we have photos, window, game consoles, TV, broken tech. I feel like this would be a good place to start. A ROM component in Hayden's headset. He must have been in the middle of working on something. Busted. He must have dropped it in the skirmish. Okay, and then computer.
That's Hayden's computer. Most people just use a hand screen or goggles in conjunction with their ROM, but desktop rigs like this are still more suitable to the intensive programming tasks Hayden needs to perform.
Do you know how to get in? There might be clues.
Unfortunately, no, I don't. And before you ask, I don't think I would be able to break past its security in any reasonable length of time. Your door used a much simpler set of algorithms with a much weaker processor. I actually have a bit less free processing power than a regular ROM, despite my powerful CPU. Much of those extra clock cycles are used to maintain my complex personality algorithms. Hayden's computer has enough spare processing power to run counter-intrusion software, if I attempt to slice in. Frankly, even if I did have the power capability, I haven't found hacking to be one of my talents.
My mic was on mute, my B.
I could, but much in the same way you might learn a task and still have no aptitude for it, I'm not certain I would be able to do the job any better than an experienced computer security expert. The whole reason humans have always been better at breaking into systems than the systems are at keeping them out is because humans have intuition. While computers can only think in straight lines, humans can think sideways and upside down. I lack that ability. Well, I wouldn't
So
say
it's like
that, but
intelligence
as silly
and
as it
like
sounds,
some sort of sentience, but no critical thinking.
I just don't think I'm very good with computers.
Ha! Ironic. Nice.
I do seem to have some skill with painting, though.
Artist bot.
Hayden was impressed with some of my pieces, but I'm not sure he has a firm enough grasp of early 20th century abstract expressionism to give me an
Stop.
objective opinion. That's true. Machines are best at reproduction, still life, impressionism, photorealism. But I find it more challenging and satisfying to paint what I feel.
Okay. So, you have no idea how to log in. Alright, sweet. Books.
Oh, I think I see something under those reference books.
A tablet.
Ah, that device. I find it rather annoying that he prefers to go basic rather than entrust me with his schedule. It is well within my skill set, but he claims he does not want me to begin to feel subservient to him. It looks like there's a place here for a physical memory card.
Interesting.
Without the memory card, this tablet is useless.
Alright, we gotta find the memory card then. He's normally not messy like this. Okay. Game consoles, I guess. Oh, a few vintage game consoles. Hayden was always a fan of old tech, I think is what it said. There's a Mega 16, a Dural, and even a Familink. Nice. We gain the strength of the temptation we resist. So you'll probably become a rad video game wizard now. Nice. Nice, nice. The television is looping through some of Hayden's feeds. Tech banter, Ted's code tips. Oh, Linus's tech tips. Nice. Augmented eye. Oh, that's it. There are no buttons on the screen. There's no need to watch TV right now. Okay.
Hayden likes the natural light that this apartment affords. This window here is where I escaped from. It is a considerable distance to the ground below.
Oh, that kind of fall.
Critical system damage would be unlikely, but I would certainly have damaged my legs beyond repair, so... I took the fire escape.
Smart robot. Of course you did. It's a long way down. Better be careful out on the balcony. I wonder, it looks like we're kind of stuck in little rooms until we solve whatever little puzzle there is. So in this case, we have to find the memory card, which I'm going to assume is in the ROM parts, but I kind of want to look at all these other things. Pictures of Hayden traveling all over the world. Working at a company like Parallax ensures you'll be more than well off. Let's see, use the photo. The sentiment is understood, but you probably won't forget what Hayden looks like anytime soon. This plant is doing much better than the one at home. Pause off. Facing your track record, it's best. It's for the best.
Hayden spends so much of his time at home building ROMs, as if he doesn't do enough of that at work.
What reason would you have for taking this? You don't even own a ROM. Well, what the heck is the memory card? We've looked through everything. Oh, now I can use... No, that wasn't it. Wait. The milk surely has magnetic energy within it. It's unlikely that it would charge the battery. Nice.
There's a place here for a physical memory.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. Of course, it's right there. Looks like an old high-density memory card. Something in the room. Might be able to read it. Nice. Ah, your backpack only shows up when you have an item that you can use with it. Smart. Nice.
Hayden must have removed the memory card in order to prevent his assailants from easily tracing his connections. If only he had kept his information stored with me, he would not have had to resort to such crude measures.
The tablet's calendar says he was supposed to meet with someone named Tomcat today. Ring any digital bells?
Not really. I guess we'll have to go ask.
Alright.
Says here they were going to meet at a club called Stardust, located in the Castro district. I'll mark it on your city map.
Stardust added to city map.
We can head over there and ask around about this Tomcat character. Perhaps they can shine some light on why Hayden was snatched.
My city map?
Oh, excuse me. I still haven't set up a user account for you in my system. We shouldn't put that off any longer. Once finished, I will have an assortment of new ways to assist you. For example, I'll be able to reroute any call or message that you receive while we're out and about. I just need to ask you a few questions.
Do I gotta make like my character profile?
This is an exciting thing, I promise.
It's the game's character creation. Don't you know literally everything about me already? You knew my first dog's birthday.
This is just how things are done. I'm certain I could spend a few quadrillion clock cycles to bypass that part of my operating system, but that seems less efficient than just running the setup program. So, here we go! Welcome to the first-time user setup for your new relationship and organizational manager, running the latest build of Parallax's Live Intelligence Processing System.
Oh, so the ROMs are the thing. Okay, that's what ROM stands for.
I'll need to ask you a few questions, and then you can get right to managing your life with your new ROM. If you have any questions, feel free to consult our online FAQ and setup guide, or contact our support department directly.
So ROMs are just like not a catch-all, but they basically do everything for you. They're just like assistants in all ways. That's great.
First, could you tell me your preferred name for use in account creation, online communications, and conversational speech?
Okay. Cut the crap, Terry. We need to go. Oh, cool. Oh, you use the D-pad. I don't like that. All right, we'll do my name. I wonder if it's gonna like pronounce it, or if it'll do that thing where like there's voice acting in your name, but it never says your name. It just says like this guy.
Do you wish to keep this name?
Yes.
Thank you. I have input your name.
Okay. It's gonna do that. Nice.
Next, could you tell me which pronouns I should use for you in referential and conversational speech?
Ah, very progressive. But he, him, his. Her dog, the dog is hers. Oh, okay. I get why there's two hises. We're gonna go with this one.
Thank you. I have input your pronouns.
But they don't say those either.
Finally,
what?
Could you tell me your preferred diet for use in restaurant recommendations?
Restaurant recommendations, nice. Oh, never mind. It's actually pretty cool. I am. What are more options? Oh, that's cool. Dang it, Turing. So you could also just skip all this too. That's cool. I'm omnivorous.
Diet set as omnivorous. Are you sure? Thank you for confirming. I have obtained your physical location from GPS and will load local data into my memory as it becomes available.
Pretty funny. I'm guessing you can just bypass all that and be like, come on, cut the crap, we gotta go. And then you just never get it. I'm wondering if this game might have like multiple endings. And that's kind of how you get them. I don't know.
Please review your submitted profile information for accuracy, or restart setup to enter it again.
Oh, we can change
In
it?
review.
Uh-huh. That's accurate.
Does that sound right? Thank you.
It sounds weird calling humans omnivorous.
See?
Or
That
like
was relatively
using
painless.
omnivorous in reference to a person, but I mean that's what I am. I eat meat and veggies.
You should now also be able to access the local map of Neo SF.
San
The meeting with Tomcat
Francisco.
isn't until later this evening. Perhaps we should head back to your apartment for now.
Alright.
I'm sure we can find some common ground while getting to know one another.
Oh, if you skip the
better.
dialogue, its mouth stops moving.
It will be an efficient use of our time together. Thank you for escorting me here. Let's head back to your home.
Yo, Turing for Smash 1? Chapter 1. Twelve 2064 in Neo's SF Outer Sunset.
You know your Crassula ovata isn't doing very well. Have you been overwatering it?
Oh, my plant.
It's actually a succulent, and since I'm assuming you leave this window open all the time, it should get more than enough water just from the occasional rain blowing in. Speaking of the rain, your decorative plant may be doing poorly, but the mildew in your drywall is flourishing.
The plant's named Wilty. I got it from a friend a couple months ago. Mildew. We're gonna build connections with
Thoughtful of
this
them.
ROM.
The Crassula ovata, also known as the jade plant, money tree, lucky tree, or friendship tree, is an excellent and easy to care for houseplant.
Ah.
They make
Fun
beautiful
facts.
bonsai, are suitable for beginners, and have some cultural significance both in the Far East and America as a token for good financial luck. Most
Ha,
likely an
ironic.
urban legend, but still a nice gift.
Ironic.
I'd like your authorization to have a few tools shipped here. If I replant it into a more suitable pot with sandier soil, it should be thriving again soon. You just have to remember to water it less frequently. Considering the state of your apartment, I'd have figured you'd neglect it rather than drown it. Ironic, since it would be doing better if you had. Excellent. The supply should be here soon. I ordered from a place close by to keep the shipping costs down. Oh, one other thing. When I was doing the research on how to best take care of the Crassula ovata, I stumbled upon the persistent belief that talking to plants improves their health. There is scientific evidence that shows there may be something to the notion, but the methodology in the studies was a bit shaky, so it could all be rank superstition.
Oh, so I can talk to the plant to do stuff.
I have, in fact, already taken the liberty of sending a request to his office.
Wow, he's doing everything.
And considering the broken window, broken sink, and the lingering sense of disrepair, I am not confident he has a history of following through. I would suggest confronting him in person, but I have run a mesh search, and the man is a convicted felon for assault and battery with a deadly weapon.
Yikes.
Perhaps we should bring some sort of a bribe? I will continue to formulate a stratagem. Anyway, I'll have this plant flourishing in no time. If left in direct sunlight, the leaves gain a pretty red tinge to their edges, and it should start flowering in the autumn. It'll really pull the whole room together. You know, once we get the sink fixed. Oh, it's almost the time Hayden had scheduled to meet with Tomcat. We should make our way to Stardust soon. Your city map is updated with the location.
I'll talk to the plant. You're such a cute little plant, Wilty. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Ooh, boo, boo, boo. Ugh, you're such a miserable little plant. We're gonna be nice to it.
With more of that, we'll surely be on the way to lush greenery in no time.
Nice. All right. This action will have consequence. Probably. Nice. Okay. Map. 2. Oh, you gotta use your D-pad. I hate it when games do that, but whatever.
Well, this looks like the place. Assuming the flashing neon signs are telling the truth. From the sounds of the music, things are already underway at Stardust, even so early. Hopefully we can find Tomcat inside. And some answers.
To view this car, 2062 ZIS CR4 Coupe. Perfect for letting everyone know you spent a fortune of credits on a car. Use it. You push the car. Talk to it. You tell the car to stay parked. It doesn't recognize your voice, so it doesn't respond. Different means same outcome. Still a victory for you. Alright. I'll see you. Alright, well, have fun doing whatever you're doing, man. Guess we gotta talk to the bouncer.
I'm surprised they're using a human bouncer instead of a ROM. That's a nice, authentic touch.
My only viewer is going. That's okay. Hug bouncer. You try to hug the bouncer, but he pushes you back with a cold glare.
Welcome to Stardust.
Oh, that's it. Okay, never mind. The door to Stardust is inviting. It looks packed. Wait, these partying silhouettes are just painted on the windows.
Hold up there. Got ID?
Oh, he's showing my ID.
Alright. Looks good to me.
Look at this game promoting proper ID stuff. Why are there so many things I can interact with?
Welcome to Stardust.
This is the place. Have you ever been here before?
Oh, nice. You can kind of pick how you feel about it.
It does seem to be a bit boisterous for your taste, at least from what I know of them. Still,
That's kind of cool. You can like build your character as you play the game. I like that.
Anyway, where do you think we should start?
Check the bar.
Good idea. Maybe the bartender can tell us where to find Tomcat.
It's a chair. Nice. Movie poster. Red World, an abstract indie flick premiering at the Castro Theater. Careful, it's kind of cute there. Random glass of whiskey bartender. Yeah, this would be a lot better with a mouse, but it's whatever. It works. A gruff-looking man holds down the bar. He seems friendly enough given his size. Touch bartender. Reaching over the bar like that comes off pretty threatening. So stupid.
Morning, friend. What can I do for you?
He's my friend.
Sure, but first, let's get you a drink. What'll it be?
Is this game just gonna turn to Valhalla? Clumsy Belarusian Fluffy Dream Wiener Juice. Mo Sugar Rush Antarctic Harvest Rusted Lace. Canopy Silky Sky Bionic Femme. Tastes like orange whiskey gut punch. Ingredients and ratios air drink PT. Cur Royale drinking game Spicy Gentleman. TMF Buzzer Wolf Bite Shot. Natasha Allegri Blue Boy Beer. Groggy Nog, Sunshine Cloud, Garibaldi, Scotch Trabanero, Whiskerita, Butch Flower, Sazerac, Blue Fairy, Effin, I don't know. Rusty Nail, Persian June, Subtle. Oh, it's just random words. Yeah. Dang it. I wanted the wiener juice. I gotta pick something. We'll go next one. Den Svenska Björnstammen. Maple You Closer. Oh, I like maple. We'll do that.
So many drinks these days. Remind me, what's in there?
I don't know.
Dictionary, the open alcoholic media says.
50% vanilla vodka, 45% half and half, a splash of maple syrup plus 2 long strips of bacon sticking out.
Does that sound good?
I guess.
Huh.
I kind of want the
Alright, you
wiener
got it.
juice, but
Coming right up.
maple you closer served. It's a clever
Now,
name though.
what
I
is
like it.
You need to know?
Tell me about yourself. We're looking for Hayden Weber. Do you know? I'm meeting a Tomcat. Do you know where they are?
I'm pretty sure Tomcat came in earlier, but I don't know where they went off to. I'd ask what you were meeting about, but I know they like to keep that kind of stuff quiet. Maybe try looking out on the dance floor. If they come around here, I'll tell them you're looking.
Swag. Tell me more about yourself.
Oh, I should introduce myself. The name's Majid. I've been the bartender of Stardust for a few years now, but I've owned it a little longer than that. So, what do you want to know?
Not to be rude, but don't places like this come and go in a flash. But they say Stardust is forever. What did you do before Stardust? Okay.
That's true, and it was true about Stardust. The first 6 months were great, but after that, the interest dried up and the kids moved on to the next big thing.
This music is really good. I really like the soundtrack.
But I guess I'm just stubborn and kept throwing good money after bad. Ha! After 2 years in a remodel, things started to pick back up again. Slowly dug ourselves out of the debt hole. We got some regulars around. They started bringing in enough new folks and it reached critical mass pretty quick.
What did you do before Stardust?
Mostly got myself into trouble. When I emigrated from Pakistan, I didn't have a whole lot of employable skills. But I'm real big, which was enough to get hired for some real dirty stuff. Bodyguard work. Truth be told, I hated the work. I didn't want to be a hired fist my whole life. I wanted something regular, peaceful. I had enough cash saved up to buy this place, which was a hole at the time. The rest is history.
He just wants to live a quiet life. Majid wants to live a quiet life.
I'm sure it sounds more exciting than it was.
Hayden Weber.
Hayden. Scientist guy. Does some kind of computer research at Parallax. Pretty sure I know who you're talking about, but I don't think he's around here tonight. Our place doesn't really seem like his scene, but I think he comes in to scout young programming talent. Go figure.
What?
I can ask around, find out if anyone's seen him. I'll let you know.
I like this guy. He's cool.
Well, it was nice meeting you, but I gotta get back to work. I'll keep an eye out for Tomcat and send them your way if I see them. Good luck. Enjoy yourself. And don't be a stranger.
I like him. He's the best character so far. Can I drink the random whiskey? Don't drink drinks that aren't yours. That's true, kids. Shot of whiskey. It's not yours. Okay. We have a few things. Mega Phobiter. Well, we will make our way down the line. I'm sorry. A cat person. A woman stands at a drink table, quietly people watching. I do that. Touch. You got a death wish, Hunter? Talk.
Yes, can I help you? Not at the moment. They're usually close enough to hear when their name gets dropped. So if that's all you needed from me, I'll get back to cutie cruising.
Cutie cruising.
And no, that wasn't an invitation to fight.
Wouldn't someone named Tomcat be a cutie to you?
Oh, really? Why, pray tell?
Because she's a cat, get it? It's funny. Well, the ears. I just think Tomcat sounds like a cool name. I don't know why I said that.
Nice save. Look, asshole, I'll explain this once.
Oof.
You want to talk about the hybrid thing? Cool. No one's trying to hide it.
Oh.
You won't have an easy time avoiding it at this point.
She's a hybrid. I forgot that they had those.
But jokes, puns, and worse, assumptions? That will get you blacklisted fast.
Uh-oh. I became bad. Might be.
We don't all have the energy to handhold genotypical people who can't spare 10 seconds to pull out their ROM and look things up. If you try to pet me, your arm is coming off.
Oh, that's why I said you have a death wish.
We clear?
Sorry, did you say genotypical?
Yeah, as in not a hybrid like me. Now then, I'm not here to educate you, and I do have a life to return to.
Oh, whoa. Dang. I'm glad this game lets you be as rude as you want. I'm not going to, though.
Yeah, alright, whatever. Just get moving.
Hi there. I heard you were looking for
Oh, we
me.
found Tomcat. That was quick.
Yours truly, dog. Although, while I like the attention, it'd be just grand if you didn't holler for me so loudly.
Don't tell me what to do.
I do my share of flirting with both sides of the law. Wouldn't want little old me to get in trouble, huh?
Is that why that woman was giving me such a hard time?
Nah, you're fine. Jess is just a mite prickly pear on the outside.
I like their
She'd
voice.
probably give hell to most strange folks she hasn't made a deal with. So, to what do I owe the pleasure?
A friend of ours, Hayden, has gone missing. We found a note saying he was going to meet you.
Hayden's missing. Well, it's one way to sour my night. I already saw you got his little ROM with you, so I'll give you the benefit of the doubt for now.
You know about me? Hayden never mentioned your involvement.
Well, sure thing, hon. I helped reprogram the back end on your OS so the AI code Hayden wrote for you would work properly with the mesh network.
I have a distressing lack of information on my own creation.
Don't we all, buddy?
Hayden never saw fit to inform me on what went into designing my programming. Is there anything else you can tell me?
Not much more on that end. I'm a crack shot at making the Lips OS dance to my tune, but Hayden's coding in your AI core is a whole different can of worms. Way out of my league. Sorry, doll. Anything else I can help with?
Tell us about yourself.
Oh, sure! You may have even heard of me in the news way back when. About 10 years ago, I hacked into Parallax's main ROM servers.
Nice.
Ooh, caused one hell of a stink, if I do say so myself. People were arguing back and forth whether I was a kid genius or malicious criminal.
Why
Earned
not
myself
both?
an enforced net blackout for a few years, but I think it was worth it for the prestige.
Why hack into Parallax?
Huh? To see if I could. I mean, Parallax is a mighty big target. Bigger than the government.
So which was it, kid genius or malicious criminal?
I don't know. I didn't really do it to steal anything, but I had to break an awful lot of eggs to crack my way in. I chalk it up to the exuberance of youth, and now I try to stay on the straight and narrow. Mostly. Sometimes. Oh, who am I kidding? Sometimes I treat this place like it's my own little bat cave.
So deal with the accent. Are you from the South?
Raleigh, North Carolina.
Oh, Raleigh.
Sure, it's not the glitziest town in the world, but folks like the way the sun goes down. Still, this ain't a bad town for a southern belle. Lots of clothes. I had to get a third walk-in closet.
Accurate. What is
Hayden and I
Jess's
met not
problem?
long after my blackout expired, when he recruited me for my expertise in lips. It puzzled me at the time, since he's very sharp himself. I mean, he could have done the job blindfolded and boozy. I think he just wanted someone working on it off the books. He ain't the most straightforward kind of man.
What was Hayden working on?
Mostly that little bite you got there. Well, I'm sure he had his fingers in lots of pies, but Turin is all I knew about.
Peter runs on Lips OS. I didn't know ROMs did too.
Whew, it's a powerful OS. And it's since been adapted to run on ROMs after they figured out how much more efficient it is. It's focused on learning algorithms, so it can tailor itself to each user's habits. And it functions through using a distributed mesh network for non-essential public files.
Can you explain like I'm a child?
That's just a fancy way of saying all ROMs connect to all other ROMs within range, and they share all files the user has tagged as private. It's handy in dense population areas like NeoXF, since it can bypass regular telecom nodes to access the internet. Out in the sticks, though, you're stuck connecting to regular old pipes. Yuck.
Do you know why he may have gone missing?
I don't rightly know.
I can't avoid the thought that Hayden's disappearance has something to do with me, based on his recent behavior.
Well, let's see. Hayden was pretty hush-hush about his work on your creation, but if Parallax found out about it somehow, ooh, that might have changed things. It ain't always so good for a big company when their leading product declares independence. I'm certain Hayden had some kind of intellectual property clause written into his contract with them, but he would just get fired, maybe even sued.
Yikes.
I can't imagine they would disappear him. I mean, they ain't the CIA or anything.
Seriously though, what is Jess's problem?
Oh, don't you worry about Jess none. She just don't have a lot of patience when talking to genotypical folks like us. She's had to deal with an awful lot of pricks. Because, well...
Because she's a hybrid, because people are a-holes, because she's a caustic jerk. I probably shouldn't judge her just yet.
Well, that ain't the most delicate way of putting it, but it makes things tough, you know? Nah, I'd leave her alone if I were you. She's sharp enough on her own, but she's got friends in low places. She does owe me a favor, or three, but I ain't sure I want to waste one on pulling your foot out of your own rear, you hear?
Fair. Fair and accurate.
Yeah, I'm not real sure, hon. But it would likely help if we knew why he went missing in the first place. I'll stay here and ask around a bit. People know me, and they sure ain't gonna talk to a newbie like yourself. Why don't you hop back over to Hayden's place and grab the data cache out of his computer for me? We can go over his research notes and see if we can't find a reason for his being vanished. If Parallax is involved, there's probably something we're not seeing yet. Best to get all the clues we can find. The data cache would be the best place to start.
Alright, I'll come back when I have it.
Good luck. Turin, you keep out of trouble.
Rad Dancer. Hey, what's up? Having a good time? Yeah. Alright. Dancers on the floor. You work your way into the crowd to show off some of your best moves for a while. That was fun. Can I give them those dang headphones? They're obnoxious to be using louder and more obnoxious now. In high definition. These fancy tables have little touchscreens where you can order drinks from the bar and browse the mesh. You don't have anything good to put on it or under it. I want to see what's up with this. It's an arcade cabinet, Mega Phobiter. Only the most ghost shootin'est, gold blastin'est fun you'll have with this side of the bay. Scan your ID. Oh, it has a mini game. Oh, that's awesome. Begin drink. Ah. I gotta tell my controller. Yeah, it's not. My controller's being slow. Nope. Did I lose?
You died. Still, though, not a terrible showing for a human without implants.
I'll try that one more time. It's a bit too scary. I'm hitting my A button. It doesn't want to work. Okay. I don't know if it's the game or my
You
controller,
died.
but
Oh well.
probably the game. That's okay. Hey, have you checked out Megaphobia? I heard the machine was only the Stardust recently, but it's been having problems since it got here. Oh! Never mind, it was the game. Hey, something doesn't seem right once you get to the oh, never mind. I wouldn't know. My controller doesn't want to work proper. Alright, well, I guess we go back to Hayden's. You had to leave your drink behind. Oh, I didn't drink it. Oh, no. Oh, that's fine. Okay, I can use the whatever.
Halt, citizen. This area has been cordoned off by the Neo SF Police Department as part of an ongoing investigation. I apologize for the inconvenience, but I am not authorized to allow anyone to enter this location.
Nice.
I'm sorry, citizen, but I cannot give comment on any currently ongoing investigations. If you would like to leave your contact information with me, I can forward your inquiry to the detective in charge, who will get in touch with you as soon as it is feasible. They may have questions for you. Thank you in advance for your cooperation, citizen. That will not be possible, citizen. The area must be preserved in pristine condition for the collection of evidence. Only authorized Neo SFPD personnel may enter. I am required by law to inform you that I am set at
Level 2 guard mode.
and any effort to make unauthorized entry will be met with non-lethal force sufficient to incapacitate.
Bro, he's at level 2 guard mode though.
I apologize, but I must ask you to move along. Loitering around an active investigation area is prohibited by city statute, and I am authorized to issue the citation of a fine to any persons found to be doing
I
so.
think I recognize this voice.
We should go ahead and get moving. Oh, drat. I did not expect the police to get involved so quickly. The situation is already growing out of our control. I suppose we don't have to hide the fact of Hayden being missing anymore, but we do have to move faster. Do you have any ideas on how to get in there and grab that data cache?
I don't do like a quick time event, do I? Just let the police officer take over. I do have a contact inside the Neo SFPD. Oh, of course I do.
Who would that be?
I don't know.
I found no such connection when I compiled your personal history.
Lexi, she's kind of new to this jurisdiction, but she'll talk to me.
Give me a moment. Oh, I see now. Detective Lexi Rivers. She used to date your sister. I must have missed that link in your history
So,
somehow.
sister's ex-girlfriend. Nice. Not
You have
awkward
a
at
very
all.
poor net presence. It makes anticipating your needs more difficult. Well, setting aside your unreasonable distaste for technology, I agree with your suggestion. Her online profile suggests that she might be willing to work with us off the books, so to speak. A considerable boon, since I would prefer to maintain the clandestine nature of this investigation for now. Let us go and find Miss Rivers to request assistance.
Detective Rivers.
Oh, right. Should I refresh my protocols for handling titles around Detective Rivers?
If you want to keep all your teeth, yeah.
I don't even have any teeth. I mean, done and done. We wouldn't want any social faux pas, would we? Now lead the way.
Police station. Neo. If you're in the future, just throw Neo. The Neo San Francisco Police Station for the Richmond District. It has all the charm of, well, any other old police department. What? Dense. The station has seen better days. Crime status screen. It's a map. It's a map showing police activity in Neo San Francisco. The screen doesn't have a speech recognition module. The map has enough fingerprints as it is. I guess we'll talk to this guy.
Welcome to the Neo San Francisco Richmond District Police Station, citizen. How may I be of assistance
I recognize this voice. Wow, I'm looking for Detective Lexi Rivers.
Please give me a few moments to get in contact with Detective Rivers. Thank you for your patience. Unfortunately, Detective Rivers is out on assignment at the moment, but she has given me her authorization to send you her way.
That was quick.
You can find her by the Carousel Building in Golden Gate Park, but I will caution you to exert care.
Alright.
She is working an investigation right now, and we are not responsible for your safety should you approach.
Basically, I could die.
Is there anything else I can help you with? I apologize, citizen, but I am not authorized to comment on ongoing investigations. I will pass your concerns on to the detective in charge. Is there anything else I can help you with?
I think you tell me that's newsworthy.
I am not authorized to comment on any ongoing investigations, but the protests outside Genus are a hot human interest topic. Perhaps you could look around there. Feel free to note the assistance of the Neo San Francisco Police Department in your article. Is there anything else I can help you with? Have a good day, citizen.
Alright, to that one place he told me to go to. GG Park. GG. Oh. Water Ron.
Hello, I'm Alfie, I-83. How may I help you? Would you like some cool, refreshing water?
It's like a water thing. Nice.
Sure thing. Please wait. Okay, here you go. Water levels, okay. Would you care to donate some credits to the
Recycling for a Greener Earth Foundation.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
Look at glass of water, drink water. That hits the spot. You drank your water. Alright. Let's... Hey, could you take a photo of me in my adorably precious ROM? Thanks. Nice. Sharply dressed woman, having a lot of mixed feelings about this whole wearing a hat on a breezy day thing. The snack stand. Why spend credits on great yet expensive coffee when there's a park ROM giving out free water? That's also fair. Froyo stand owner, Lexi. Oh, she's got a cool design.
Can't you see I'm busy here?
Broken beat up Froyo stand. You read about it in the newspaper. We did. You can't get Froyo today, the entire stand was destroyed. The Froyo stand wasn't activated by voice. Water pump. This pump controls the flow of water to the park ROM. It's currently on and pumping strong. One of the NSFPD's finest ROMs on assignment in the park. And Lexi.
Hey there. Long time. Give me a few minutes to wrap this up, okay? I swear you wouldn't believe the amount of paperwork I have to file over a damn wrecked Froyo stand. By the way, how's your sister doing?
She's fine. Don't rush on my account. Just a man's life on the line. She's fine. What's with the Froyo stand?
I don't know if you've heard, but we got some phantom robot on the loose that everyone is calling Wonder Boy. Supposed to be a hero of the people or something, but I have no idea what smashing a Froyo stand has to do with it. My guess? It's just a bunch of kids screwing around at night and getting a thrill out of some light vandalism. But the brass said to take
That's
it
not
seriously.
really light though,
so
if you like
that's what I'm
smash the
gonna do.
dude's place of work.
It's not like I have real cases I could be working on or actual criminals to be hunting down or anything. If I had known that this is all they would give me, I never would have transferred.
What's the problem with you? Why did you move anyway?
Let's see. I'm too young for full detective. I'm too big of a hothead. I've got a history. I have augments. Take your pick. I transferred because the credits were good. I thought being in a bigger city would mean I'd get to work some bigger cases. Instead, I'm stuck chasing ghosts and dead ends.
It do be like that though.
So yeah, I have plenty of spare time to help you with whatever you got. It's gotta be better than dealing with this crap. But hold on one sec. Let me steal a break from this guy. So, fill me in. What's going on?
Old friend of mine, Hayden, has gone missing.
Oh, shoot, that's no good. How long have they been gone? I'll have a hard time getting a focused effort on the case immediately unless there's evidence of foul play.
Unfortunately, Detective, things are precisely that serious. I am Hayden's personal ROM, and I was witness to the kidnapping. I can assure you Hayden was taken by force, and that time is of the essence. Just prior to the incident, he instructed me to seek help should anything bad happen. I now believe he has been expecting trouble of this magnitude. We need your help if we're going to track him down.
Hey, someone
Damn.
followed me.
All right then, I'll do what
Thank
I can
you.
to open up an investigation.
Twitch Walrus 99, who followed me like 6 minutes ago. Sorry, I didn't see it sooner.
I can't guarantee I'll be put on the case, conflict of interest and all, but I can sure keep tabs on things for you.
Yes, Hayden is a senior researcher at Parallax, and I know he was working on some very high-profile projects for the company. It's quite likely that he was taken by somebody with enough money and influence to ensure anything official goes nowhere. You yourself have already cast doubt on your superior's judgment. Unfortunately, we share the sentiment. In fact, we know there is already some kind of currently ongoing investigation. We were stopped from entering Hayden's apartment by an NSFPD ROM. That's why we came to you. We were hoping you would be empathetic to our cause.
You know, you're a bit chattier than most ROMs. I guess it makes sense that Parallax employees get the shiniest new toys, huh? I'll see what's going on in the department. I don't know what I can do if someone inside actually is dirty, but I can pass information to you if I decide my superiors aren't taking things seriously. They wouldn't have left only one bot by the door if it was something important enough to
I
squash.
wonder if we'll be able to meet
Hopefully it's unrelated.
the character's sister.
I'll get back to you on it soon. Just relax and we'll figure this out.
Because I'm like legit
Promise.
curious now about the relationship. Can you escort us to the apartment yourself? Couldn't you just read the guard room to listen?
No way, not gonna happen. If there's already an investigation, I'm not gonna let you just waltz in and tamper with evidence, cover up or not. At least give me a day to make sure they're doing the job right.
Ooh. Questioner. Oh, sorry. Oh, yo, what's up, Ethan? Yeah, I don't. It might be the port, or like this version might be some sort of like special edition or something. I don't know. Can't wait a day. We'll do this.
Look, I'm taking this seriously, and so should you. If Hayden is in real danger, you bumbling after whoever took him is just gonna
The
get
voice
you
acting is
killed.
really good, though. Yeah. Maybe you just have it turned off, because it gave me the option at the beginning to turn off the voice acting, so...
I don't need that kind of crap on my conscience.
You're going to put his life in danger because you don't want to stir the pot. You know, I can handle myself, Lexi. You've been there. Oh, shoot. So even they've got history outside of sister's ex-girlfriend. Okay. This one.
Sure you can. All the way up until you don't. Just let it go. I lost too much playing fast and loose with this kind of situation back home. I have to handle this.
We'll have a better shot at this if we work at it from both ends. I'll be careful, Lexi. I just want to help my friend.
No.
Oh, that was the
Sorry,
wrong
but we're
answer.
not gonna do it that way. I know you think I'm just being paranoid, but the city is tense right now. With the protests and everything going on, you might be poking around in a hornet's nest. Let me do my job. I don't want you to get hurt. Get a weapon of some kind and stay safe. I still care about you.
Whatever.
You better. I don't have a stick up my ass about regs, but I'm not gonna send an untrained civilian into this alone, much less a friend. Now let's split up for a bit. I still gotta finish up this Froyo thing. I'll call you about the case later, alright?
Why would it? Isn't all right one
well,
word?
That didn't go how I
Or am
hoped,
I wrong?
But maybe it isn't a total loss.
I don't know.
I have another idea on how to get us both inside the apartment.
Yeah, but it was spelled. I'm pretty sure they spelled it here all ALL right, RIGHT instead of ALRIGHT. Maybe it's both. I don't know.
I can just detect its outline in the fabric of her jacket pocket. I'll need to be considerably closer to pull its near-field data.
What?
We can't risk being too obvious. I'm sure you can come up with some way for me to scan it. I have faith in you.
Well, don't do that. Touch Lexi. It's probably not a good idea to push Lexi around.
Toppings everywhere. The humanity of it.
No. Because you said something, she was like, alright, go do this. But whatever, maybe it is both ways, I don't know. Okay, I don't know how I'm supposed. Oh!
Every single time I dare put a bit of faith in you.
Oh no, I make her mad?
Huh. I didn't think anyone actually bought this brand.
Oh. What do I do?
I know who you are.
How do I get... The chatter of the Neo SFPD police stream fills your ears. Is this even legal? Okay, I don't know how to get closer. Maybe I'm just dumb.
Yogurt is actually made by fermenting milk with special yogurt cultures, which is then frozen to make froyo.
Oh, fun facts.
The pretzel guy. Yes. Steve! He's been after this spot for years.
I'm gonna have to look up the credits for this game, because I swear I recognize some of these voices. Okay. I don't. Activate the pump, stopping the water flow. Okay. So now what does that do to you?
Hello, I'm Alfie, I-83. How may I help you? Would you like some cool, refreshing water? Sure thing. I'll refill that right away. Please wait.
What? I unplugged you. I turned you off.
Oh, this is embarrassing.
Oh, yep.
I seem to have run out of cool, refreshing water. Water levels. Not okay. Water levels. Not okay. Water levels. Not okay. I'll be right back.
Hey, we did it. Ignore her. Get the ID card. It's like Alfie knocked Lexi's ID out of her pocket.
Perfect. That's all I needed. Let me keep that under my...
Hey! What the hell are you doing with my ID?
Oh, excuse me, Detective Rivers. I noticed it fell out of your pocket after that wayward ROM crashed into you, and I wanted to make sure it didn't get lost in the shuffle.
Huh. Thanks. What hit me? You said it was a ROM?
Yes, it seemed to be following faulty programming of some kind. Perhaps it was the same one that damaged this vendor's cart? It headed off in that direction.
Guess I should check it out. Not like I have any other leads on this jackpot of a case.
Got him.
Hey you, Froyo guy? Tag along with me in case I need you to identify the bot.
Froyo guy.
Who, me? But I've gotta attend my stand.
Cut the crap. It's not going anywhere, and the robot I posted will make sure nobody messes with the crime scene.
Yes, ma'am.
And you too. Don't think I don't know you're up to something. Keep your noses clean. I'll be in touch.
As I was saying, let me keep it under my hat for now. I am more than just a walking search engine, you know. Dramatics aside, we should return to Hayden's apartment.
There we are. That's back on. What is this? Art studio.
This is the Sharon Art Studio, established in 1968. It is Neo SF's largest public art studio with classes and workshops for all ages.
Nice. No time for art classes. There's a mystery to be solved. Alright. To the apartment again.
Identification scanned. No authorization found.
It's this voice. I recognize this voice.
This is Detective Lexi Rivers, badge number 881126. I will be entering the crime scene with my assistant to gather evidence. Please move out, but maintain the perimeter.
Of course, Detective Rivers. Good luck with your investigation.
So, are you impressed yet? Have I proven my usefulness? Thank you.
Yeah.
At times I feel my inexperience may be holding us back, but I will continue to do my best to assist you. I just wish Hayden had given me more practical training to deal with this kind of situation. Or even just being out and about in general. It can be a bit overwhelming at times.
How did that work with just Lexi's voice anyway? Can't that police bot see us?
Well, I'm not sure I'd call that seeing. The Neo SF Police Department uses a government rebuild of the old Robodyne 6300 Mark B. They're antiquated enough that I'm surprised they aren't in a museum. Their optics are a paltry 10 megapixels, and it was child's play for me to modulate my forward display into a tight beam of an image aimed directly into its lenses.
Huh. Nice.
I also transmitted the credentials we got from Detective Rivers' badge earlier. I probably could have gotten away with just that, but better safe than sorry when impersonating an officer of the law. Frankly, I'm rather embarrassed for the ROM. The poor thing is older than your computer. But enough of that. Let's get the data cache and return to Tomcat.
Oh, whoa.
What? Oh, no.
Psych.
No,
Psych,
no,
we're
no.
not getting that data
Our
cache.
apartment. My home.
Jesus, tags looks like Human Revolution graffiti.
What does the Human Revolution want with Hayden? Why would they break our things? I don't know what to do. This place, these items, they're all I have of Hayden. What if he's gone for good? What will I do if we can't find him? This was all I had left.
Don't worry, Terry, we'll find him, get together, relax. Just stuff.
You're right. I apologize for the emotional outburst. Well, let's look around and see if we can find the data cache in all this mess.
Bro.
We don't have time to waste on my histrionics.
Humanity has changed rapidly in the last century. Hybridization of the human genome and cybernetic augmentation has, in the Human Revolution's viewpoint, diluted the purity and strength of the species. Oh, so they're like the supremacists. Okay. A ROM piece has been embedded in the high-res screen. The desk has been ransacked and tagged with spray paint.
I think you're right about this being Human Revolution propaganda, but Hayden is an unlikely target. I know they don't like Parallax because they think advanced technology in general is bad, but they spend most of their time going after hybrids and cyborgs. I'll run some deep meshnet searches and see if anything turns up.
Alright. Someone took the time to methodically shred the poor plant. Probably have to go outside. The view is marred by graffiti and splintered glass.
I think the data cache is gone. We've searched everywhere, and it just isn't here. I hate to return to Tomcat empty-handed, but this leaves us twisting in the wind. Perhaps they can point us in a new direction. The data cache is no longer our main objective, but it would be nice to know where it is and why it was taken. I wonder what the Human Revolution would need the data cache for anyway.
Maybe they took it to delay Hayden's research. Someone is framing them. They really are just vandals and stole it to sell.
That's a distinct possibility. I just don't have enough personal experience with the Human Revolution to give you an honest answer. The information on the meshnet is extremely conflicting and desperately polarized. Some of it paints them as neo-druid nature lovers, other parts as bigots stuck in the past. Perhaps we could... Hey!
What?
No!
Yo, that was trippy. Not really. I don't know what trippy is, but whoa, that was something. Wow, chapter 2. I wonder how many chapters there are. Because if this game's not too long, I might just try to play through it all. There's 6 endings? Holy crap. Bruh. Oh, okay, there's only 6 chapters. Not bad.
Thank goodness you're finally awake. I have spent the past 30 minutes calculating the odds of you being indefinitely incapacitated or immobilized. I'm relieved to find my pessimism was misplaced and that you appear to be okay.
It's even more agonizing than usual.
I'm fine. Whoever ambushed us clearly wasn't interested in causing either of us serious harm. After you collapsed, my power systems were jammed by whoever attacked us. It took me 2 minutes to reboot and call an ambulance. When we left, I noticed they had done the same thing to the NSFPD ROM that was standing post. It takes a lot of power to crash one of those, even temporarily. Serious military hardware like that is difficult to obtain, but that type of non-lethal electrical field would interrupt my systems as well. Likely a mil-spec neuro-scrambler.
Who do you think did this? Why did they attack us and just leave?
I now believe my original hypothesis to have been correct. Hayden must have been kidnapped by a powerful organization looking to get control of his research. Trashing our apartment may have been a cover for the theft of the data cache we were looking for.
Why did they attack us and just leave?
If we walked in on them while they were searching the apartment for Hayden's files, I can understand them stunning us to make their escape. But the probability that they're actually after me, or rather the research behind my creation, seems high. Leaving me when I was so vulnerable makes no sense.
Maybe they recognize you, maybe they want you to lead into the rest of Hayden's research, maybe it really was someone unrelated.
A reasonable deduction. But if they don't yet have Hayden's research, we may still have time to rescue him before something really bad happens.
Did you see who hit us?
No, I didn't. They assaulted us from behind, and nothing showed up on my optics before I was disrupted. They either had cloaking of some kind, or were extraordinarily careful while making their way into the apartment. My optics, while not top of the line, are better than an off-the-shelf ROM's, and I should have been able to detect any thermal changes from someone being there. Oh, before I forget, here are your belongings. The nurses had me hold on to them for you until you awoke.
I got my
Here's your ID
my
card.
milk
Don't
back.
lose this again. Here are those headphones you reviewed. I noticed the article on your computer before. Good job getting published. Oh, and here's your spoiled milk.
That I have for some reason.
Luckily, the hospital staff didn't find your carrying of a carton of spoiled milk around to be a cause for concern. And finally, here's your commemorative glass of water that you got from Alfie. Looks like it got broken.
Aw, sad face.
Now all we have is this broken commemorative glass.
We should throw the glass away.
You're right. You wouldn't want to cut yourself.
Okay, never mind. We don't have it now.
Just let me know when you want to leave.
Excuse me. Are you talking about Hayden Weber?
Oh. How are things, Metacomp? Good enough. Nice.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you from behind that curtain.
Oh, my bad. Who the heck? Who is this man?
Sorry for being a nosy, Nancy. Hayden's an old friend of mine, and this sounded all too familiar. Has anything happened to him? Of course, I've not yet introduced myself. My name is Dr. Yannick Fairlight, and I'm the founder and former CEO of System 1 Software, now owned by Parallax.
He is telling the truth, at least as far as I can intuit from information on the meshnet. And I do recall Hayden mentioning a Dr. Fairlight, at least once in passing at some point.
See, I don't bite.
He looks like the doctor from Astro Boy, kind of. I can't remember his name. He looks like a mix of that doctor and Gendo Ikari from Neon Genesis.
I hate to be the one to tell you, but privacy screens are hardly soundproof. However, if this situation concerns us both, perhaps we can help each other. I won't press you for details, but perhaps I could be of some assistance.
This guy seems sus.
I remember my association with Hayden fondly, and I'd be happy to help in any way I can.
He said former CEO.
Ah, yes. As I've mentioned, Parallax acquired my company, System 1 Software. I accepted a CTO position, and additionally served on Parallax's board for several years. The other directors and I had a difference of opinion about the direction the organization should take. The non-centralized data scheme for most ROMs used today seemed ludicrous at the time. We were playing with fire, dangerous, morally ambiguous fire, and well, we hadn't invented a bucket of water. So when Parallax's servers were destroyed by hobbyist hackers, well, needless to say, it was a PR nightmare. Everything halted until we could get the damage fixed. And since the security work that goes into maintaining the integrity of near-impenetrable meshnet is astronomically expensive, we had our share of disagreements. In the end, I was voted off the board and they went on without me. Do I have hard feelings? Of course, who wouldn't? In the end, though, it really doesn't matter. I'm an old rich man with enough hobbies to last the next 2 decades.
Nice.
Hayden and I made our acquaintance when the two companies first underwent the merger. At the time, he was a young, hotshot researcher working in the search data correlation sector. He was assigned to find the best ways to integrate Parallax's own collection and analysis tools into System 1's LIPS operating system. He was a bit much to handle at times, honestly, but I admired his passion for the subject. His research, no, not so much. I remember at the time he had interest in advanced machine sapience, but that is the realm of science fiction. He once showed me a prototype of his. She was quite clever, very convincing, but you could tell she did not contain the spark of life. I assume that you are another of his creations.
Yes, I am. I'm sorry, I didn't introduce myself. My name is Turing. Did you say she?
Ah, yes. She was quite insistent on that fact over the course of my conversation with her.
Yo, he fell in love with a robot. Hold up now.
Hayden said that she had picked out the color for her casing herself. Pastel pink. Still, I must assume you are far more advanced than she if you are spearheading the search for your creator.
Spearheading, haha. They said spearheading, but...
Perhaps I should have had more faith in Hayden's little hobby.
Do you know what became of her, or where she might be now? Hayden has told me so little of his past research.
I'm sorry, Turing. It was a long time ago, and I'm afraid my memory is not what it used to be.
Some mythology thing. Well, wasn't there a dude that fell in love with the statue he made? I don't know. I know it kind of sounds like Narcissus. But Narcissus fell in love with himself.
If any of my contacts in Parallax make mention of your erstwhile sibling, I'll pass it on to you.
Thank you, Dr. Fairlight.
Of course. Ask away.
What are you doing here, boy?
The chair you find me in is an advanced diagnostic and life support run. Its development is one of my hobbies, so to speak. It monitors my vitals and administers medications as necessary to keep my body stable.
He's like just at the point to where he's barely holding on.
I likely would have perished long ago without it, or at least would have been severely bedridden. It requires frequent maintenance, and I'm here to have it examined. There's a particular fellow at this hospital who is the only one I trust to run the correct diagnostics and fine-tune things to my exact needs.
Smart man. Smart man.
It's the same way you might get your car serviced, making sure everything's in check. It's too integral to my health to count on just luck. Unfortunately, many critically injured patients were rushed into surgery all at once. My appointment has been pushed back. The hospital administrators placed me here with a resting patient so as not to be disturbed by the chaos outside. I don't think they expected you to awaken quite as quickly as you did. I can think of a few ways. I still have some contacts in Parallax and can put out some quiet feelers. Maybe they'll know something. I will admit, I don't have much to offer until there's more information. Is there anything you can tell me? I'd like to help in any way I can. What did you find at Hayden's apartment?
The first time we went, nothing. But when we went back to extract his computer's data cache, the place had been pillaged, and the human revolution had spray-painted slogans all over our walls. Hayden's computer was gone, and we were assaulted. And now we're here, injured and losing our trail with each passing second. We're still frustratingly in the dark and running out of time. I fear Hayden is slipping out of reach. I am failing him.
I'm very sorry to hear that. I wish I could do more. Hayden's company was most enjoyable. What do I want? It would be nice to be young again. Play the darling of the company, court prince and pauper alike. But right now, someone I grew very fond of is in great danger. I simply wish to see Hayden home again, safe.
It's been very interesting speaking to you, Dr. Fairlight.
Sure, we can trust him. We should trust him. I don't think we should trust him.
I don't think we have any choice.
If I'm looking into this on my own, you might as well benefit from it. We both want the same thing, yes? It's up to us to seize opportunity when it appears. I think I have a lead for you two that will prove most useful. You said you found human revolution slogans spray-painted on the walls? I am acquaintances with the man leading the current human revolution protests at the Genus Clinic.
Ah, look at that.
His name is Brian Mulberry.
Mulberry.
After an introduction from me, he may be willing to shine some light on that particular event.
How do you know this Brian Mulberry? You're involved in the human revolution. Thanks for helping us out like this.
Well, when I exited Parallax, I sought out like-minded individuals. We worked together to prevent a full deployment of the MeshNet system. Brian Mulberry was one such person. We did not succeed in our efforts, obviously. Come to think of it, that event might have been what prompted Brian to take a more radical stance against technology. But yes, our motivations aligned for one brief time, and I gained his respect from it. Hopefully, that can be useful for you. No, not in this lifetime. Even if I so desired, I don't think they would approve much of my work. While Mr. Mulberry and I were associated with each other once, it was before he joined the Human Revolution. I find their methodology too aggressive, and their stated goals dangerously backwards. While I pushed for careful deployment of technology after the Parallax System 1 merger, I am no caveman. After all, I'd likely be dead without the advanced technology that goes into this chair.
Think you're helping us out.
I will send a message downstairs to my assistant, Leon Decker.
Yo, Leon Decker's a cool name.
He will hand you one of my cards to prove your association with me to Mr. Mulberry. Make sure you speak to him before you leave.
This is more of a visual novel than an adventure game.
In the meantime,
it's like a mix.
I'll get in touch with some other individuals I know and try to find out any other information about Hayden that I might be able to pass on to you. I'll be in contact. It was a pleasure meeting you both. Of course. Please, do not let me delay you any further. Good luck, Turing. I don't think Hayden's faith in you is misplaced. You are an impressive piece of technology.
Thank you, Dr. Fairlight. We'll be in touch. Should I call downstairs to have you discharged?
Yeah.
What the hell is wrong with you? I can't believe that you're still pulling the exact same shit you were years ago, but this time it's truly unreal.
I thought I was just a writer. What did I do?
Do you even realize how bad impersonating a police officer is? It's a felony, jackass. I should be slapping cuffs on you and dragging your sorry ass off right now.
Detective Rivers, wait! I'm sorry. The plan to lift your credentials and use them to access Hayden's apartment was entirely mine. Also, I feel it necessary to mention that though you are understandably upset, such language and imagery is beneath you as a respected officer of the law.
Oh, great. The robot did it, huh? I guess I'll just take you to jail then instead. That what you want? Don't even try to take all the blame. I know that a certain someone lent you a helping hand. It isn't like you have the hardware to pull that off alone, little bot.
Yeah, you tell him.
Well, to be honest, Detective Rivers, I think I'll tell you the whole truth, since my friend here trusts you.
Oh, we're friends.
Keep it under your hat, though, metaphorically. I am no ordinary ROM, but actually a prototype designed to be the first fully sapient machine.
Sapient.
I suspect creating me is the main factor behind Hayden's disappearance, beyond his day-to-day research for Parallax. My name is Turing.
Whew. Okay. Hi, Turing.
Huh.
Well, that is a damn bigger problem than you first let on, huh, old pal? The first machine sapient. People are gonna have things to say about that. Especially the human revolution. Ugh. This is exactly what I wanted to avoid. You sure know how to get yourself dropped in the drink. What the hell am I supposed to do with the two of you? I guess I'm letting you off the hook. This time, and only because this time I can let you get away with it safely. I doubt anyone will notice your manipulation of that NSFPD ROM, nor that I was apparently in two places at once. But mostly because I think you're right. Someone higher up in the department is trying to delay any search into Hayden's disappearance. Here's the story.
Gasp.
Apparently, the investigations you ran into this morning were about the lock on the apartment door being reported broken by a neighbor. The building couldn't reach Hayden, so they went ahead and got it fixed on their own, but the NSFPD sent a bot to check things out and guard the place for a while afterward, right? Standard procedure, treating it as a break-in. Have someone there for when Hayden shows up. Obviously, you and I know there's a bigger story, but when I filled out the missing person report, I was informed in no uncertain terms that I am to wait an entire 48 hours before I can upgrade the existing case. Why? On the off chance the door being busted and Hayden being missing are unrelated and my search screws something up for the completion of the break-in report. As if. There's a problem if you're so by the book you're getting paper cuts. And that was before all of this happened. The chief's not happy about whoever took the bot out. That's who they're after now. They won't even care if Hayden never shows.
Today's assault and the vandalization of our apartment will only make the entire situation more confusing and sensitive for the police.
There's too many moving parts to piece anything together, and it's not fun trying to argue with the bureaucrats that one thing happened over another. These little incidents of smashing shit and spray paint sound more like Froyo Stand 2.0 to them than a serious abduction.
And I suppose I won't be very useful as a witness to the kidnapping without explaining the makeup of my being to the entire department, which will only scandalize things further. Darn it all.
Darn it all.
Look, it's not being squashed completely, so I don't think anyone's been bought. But until there's undeniable proof Hayden was taken by force, they're gonna care more about the poor doorknob and some paint on the walls than him being missing. Which means somebody definitely has some influence. Enough to buy themselves time by forcing me to follow protocol to a T. Not that I will, but I'm gonna have to keep things quiet.
It sounds like it's going to be up to us.
Yeah, so stop messing around.
Yeah, oh.
There's certainly a story here, but if you keep botching your moves, you'll blow it. I'd really rather you not be involved at all, but I know that isn't gonna happen at this point. I've got a bad feeling people are gonna end up dead over this. I don't want you to be one of them, buddy. And I really don't want to be the one making that call to your sister. Please.
Don't mother me.
Yeah, I know. Just here.
Zapper.
Take this. Use it if you have to.
Same thing we got hit with?
It's not. This is a medium-range electrolaser pistol. It uses a low-power laser to create a channel of ionized gas to complete a circuit between the gun and the target, then discharges a considerable amount of current into the air.
Oh, what?
Think of it as a wireless taser of the older variety. This is a more suitable personal defense weapon, and it is legal to carry in Neo-SF without a license. The neural scrambler we were attacked with uses a powerful electromagnetic field to disrupt electrical signals in the target's nervous system. That's far more
scary.
dangerous and prone to be permanently damaging to the target. You got lucky.
I told you to get a weapon, but you didn't, so I picked it up on the way here. Be smart with it. Me either. I'll be in touch if I find anything out, but don't hold your breath. My superiors are gonna keep leaning on me to do nothing. Back to the grind, I guess. See ya. Stay safe.
Thank you for your time, Detective Rivers. You should talk to the receptionist and formally check out before we go anywhere. We should also look for Dr. Fairlight's assistant, Mr. Decker. He should be somewhere around.
Probably this guy.
Hello, the name's Leon Decker. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Hello.
Fairlight messaged ahead that I needed to pass one of his cards on to you. Here. Thanks for taking your time with him. He really gets in one of his moods when the chair's getting fixed. The last gala he organized was full of unsavory types. He's probably happy to help folks whose pockets aren't deeper than their thoughts. Yeah, boss said you'd have a few for me. I'm not really supposed to answer anything too private, but take your best shot.
How many questions we got? Oh, that's not bad.
Oh, mostly gopher work, to be honest. Started when I was just out of the military. I was looking for a gig from someone who wouldn't care that I was an army brat. North Korea made that hard.
Oh, North Korea.
The old man pays me to guard his life, run a few errands for him, and play substitute arm candy at most of the charity galas.
Arm candy? Nice.
Not terribly exciting, but I've already had enough excitement to last me another 30 years. You think sitting in that chair all day is very entertaining? You know, the old man's talked to me about the things he used to do in his glory days. I'm sure he told you about when he was the head of some big companies. He was cold, ambitious, and took down anyone with half a mind to get in his way. I think once he aged, he realized how lonely that kind of life can be. Helping people's the only way he can feel like he's still doing something. But hey, what do I know? I just spend all my time with him. Probably not as exciting as you hope. I grew up in Montana, on a family farm. I didn't have my pa's farm hands, so I joined the military as soon as I could, like my grandpaps. Came home looking to do something a whole lot quieter for the rest of my life. I didn't know at the time how boring quiet could be. But hey, I'll take it over getting shot at. No problem.
Leon Decker is
I'll be around.
That's a good
if you know
name.
what
I like that.
You have a good day now.
Probably because his name is Leon too. It reminds me of like Leon Kennedy. What's going on? I'm waiting here for my husband. Cool. Placard. A placard for signing in instruction. I hate that word.
Patient? My records indicate that you have been admitted for possible cranial trauma.
Oh, yikes.
You should currently be in your assigned bed resting. While I am truly delighted to see that you have regained consciousness, I must insist that you return to your room to be examined by a medical professional immediately.
No need. Accidentally zapped myself with my own stunner.
An accidental discharge of a weapon is a serious event. I must insist that you remain for treatment. Even non-lethal stunners can leave much lasting neurological damage.
Just give me the danked paperwork.
Very well. I am prohibited by law from detaining you here against your will, patient. But you should note in your release paperwork that willful early termination of medical services releases this hospital and its parent company, ZHC, from legal liability should your condition persist or worsen outside of our care. Additionally, all test and medical data from your visit will be shared with our standard partners to help improve our services and offerings and to keep the price affordable. I am further required to inform you that this visit has expended the last of your year's governmentally mandated healthcare credits.
Ah. What was that middle part? I didn't realize the things in like Chinese or something.
Lastly, you will be required to provide payment or proof of private insurance for any further visits for routine or emergency medical care.
Ah, they still don't have the free healthcare in 2064.
Please take care to fill out all forms thoroughly and accurately. And do
Seems
have a nice
about
day.
right.
Your medical billing makes me glad I'm synthetic. You should look for more paying journalism work before you get shot again. Well,
America be like.
back home first, yes? I'm sure you'd like the chance to shower at least. For such a clean place, it sure seems to have left you feeling foul.
Physically, mentally, and journalistically refreshed.
You look good. If you're feeling up for it, we should go find Tomcat and tell them about what happened. They should still be waiting for us at Stardust. Let's not keep them waiting. Oh, by the way, while you were showering, I was able to replant your Crassula ovata. Don't forget to talk to it and give it some love. When I try talking to it, it doesn't even notice I'm there. Either way, our next move is Stardust.
Halo Wilty Nice leaves. I don't really think there's any point in this.
Every bit will help in the end.
Alright, I'm gonna call it a night because I kind of want to go to bed. But I'm gonna try streaming again tomorrow night, and we'll probably play this game, or I'll probably do this one or a different game. I don't know. We'll see. I'm kind of just feeling spontaneous. But how do I save this? Save game as. Okay, the sticks aren't working again. Fun. Gee, I don't know. We'll do out. Can I spell hospital in this? Hospital. There we are. Out of hospital. Oh, it even has the day. I like that. Alright. Cool. Good night, everyone.